Welcome to the Prehocracy Show, the show you watch before, I always get it wrong, the show before the show that you watch after the show.
That's it. We are here with Anthony Ambriz. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes.
Awesome. And he is from YouTuber Nation. Now, that is spelled U-T-U-B-E-R Nation. And it is really a group of kind of a weekly show or about what's going on in the Utah YouTuber community.
Yep.
Yeah, tell us a bit about it, about what you guys have going on that.
So what we have going on is we're the second largest community of YouTubers in all the world. We beat out Landeen.
Take that.
Yes.
Just like Revolutionary War style.
Take it on your tea time, whatever, you know. And so we get together monthly meetups, and on the channel what we do is we offer just a highlight reel of what's going on every single week with all the awesome YouTube creators here in the area and what they're up to, and if they get media publicity and all that type of stuff, we feature them on there, and we just let them know how cool they are.
That's awesome.
And we are very grateful that he's here working with us. In the episode, we're going to be talking a lot about how to make your channel amazing, and then we're going to implement those things. and so stay tuned for that.
Absolutely.
Or, unless you've already watched it, because you watched this after you watched that. How was it? It was probably really great.
It's probably awesome.
Yeah, it was amazing. Best episode yet. But Anthony is going to join us on our journey of making you fall in love with us.
Absolutely. This is the 36 love questions that will scientifically make you fall in love with us. After all of this, we're going to stare into the camera for 2 whole minutes, and you're going to be with us for forever.
Forever.
We're going to give you the smolder.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh. Do you have a good smolder?
I think I've been doing it.
You've been doing this the whole
time.
The whole time.
Your face is a natural smolder.
Or maybe I was just holding in a fart. I don't know. It's one of the two.
Either way.
That's the way to do a smolder, actually. I mean, that's what they teach you in modeling school.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, they teach you in modeling school. Just,
you clench.
Yep. That's it.
And focus.
Focus deeply.
We're doing it right? I don't know. Let's move on to that. So this is question 19. Are you ready for this?
Sure.
If you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, just illness, death, whatever it might be, maybe you saw your future and it's like you fall off a cliff, would you change anything about the way you are now living, and why?
Okay, I'll take the first one on this.
Okay, go ahead.
Because number one, the question sets it up interesting. Because if I know how I'm going to die, absolutely I would change that, because then I wouldn't do whatever I was going to do to die.
Well, I don't know if it is that you know how you're going to
die. Oh, you don't
die.
know how?
You just die.
You just die.
So it's not like somebody's like, in 1 year you will be driving and a car will hit you. I'm like, I'm not driving.
This is
I'm
more.
done.
This is like
driver's license gone.
This is more like the doctor who comes in. He's like, I'm sorry to tell you, but you have 1 year to live.
I don't know if I'd invest this. I mean, well, I guess I would really try and. I was thinking about like the YouTube channel. I'm like, well, it's only gonna last another year for me. Is it worth it? I probably would, because this is like the fun stuff I do. So I'd probably still go and doing it. Let's see. Would I live my life different? I'd probably spend more time with family. I'd probably I don't know. I don't know if I'd worry as much about like the financial stuff for me. I'd be like, because I was thinking, I talking to somebody who actually, I mean, this actually was the case for him. And I left, and I thought, that's kind of got to be now, I've got to be careful here, but if you're dying, I have no idea how you feel. But I thought, that's kind of got to be a little bit nice that in a year, no more problems. Like, I don't have to deal with all this stress anymore. And so you'd probably almost start like living your life that way, where you're like, hey, I'm just going to live absolutely to the fullest, make family priority, make preparing for the future priority. And I like the idea. Have you heard people who like record messages for their kids for special occasions? I would absolutely do that. I think that's like the coolest thing. But I'd do a video, because we have video now.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be like my voice. It would be me. And that's what I would do different.
Interesting.
very sensitive
Step
and
up to the plate, man.
heartwarming
Let's hear
answer.
you're hitting the ball here.
So I basically have a year to live.
Yep.
I die suddenly at the end of that year.
Yep.
So technically it means I'm immortal up until that point.
Yeah,
So that
well,
means
that's
I could
true.
just be a superhero.
Interesting. Okay.
So
I see where you're going with this.
So like, you know, I'm
Going
not gonna,
skydiving, not
yeah, I
gonna
can, I can
die
do,
in a
yeah, I can
year.
do whatever I want, and I'd be totally fine. But I'd be a superhero.
Interesting.
I'd go that route.
Would you wear a mask?
No,
Because
I'd go the
There's no
Tony.
reason.
I'd go the Tony Stark superhero. I'd be Iron Man. Be like, hey, this is my super. I don't even have a superhero name. I don't know what it'd
The
be.
Comet.
The Comet.
Yeah. Because you are burning bright and then you're gone. You better pay attention because you are burning bright and you're gone.
No, I like that. That works.
I'll Photoshop that you into a suit for that with the
Comet.
logo and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So immortal for a year. I dig it.
Okay. Let's see. For me, I think I would sort of. I mean, if you're only got a year to live, right? I'm not gonna like. Would I go into work and sit there and be like, okay, like I'm gonna, make
get my project done.
Yeah, I gotta hit my deadlines. I would probably be like, okay, well, I need to see the Hagia Sophia. I'm gonna go over to.
Oh, you travel.
I would travel.
travel.
I would
That's
I
such a
would
good
go and
idea.
see the beauties of this earth because they're like both man-made and just natural. I would probably go and just experience life. I want to do that anyway.
And you would probably eat a lot.
I would I would get so big. I would go to Italy and probably spend 6 of the months there just eating.
Now, would you feel any like trepidation there because you're spending all this money that your family might need after you're gone, or if you're like prepared for that?
No, I think, and granted, I'd have to make sure that my family was with me on this, right? Because I'm bringing them with me, but get rid of everything, at least the stuff that is my side of stuff,
okay.
so that she's good, and then maybe I do like a Kickstarter and then do a video, like make this a movie event, right?
There you go.
So I
Okay.
set her
Reality
up.
TV show.
Yeah. I set
Only goes
her
one
up
season.
on all the royalties. She's set for life, and she got to go on this massive, like 1-year trip with me that just all around the world. I think
like that.
that's my world.
I think you
Yeah.
got the best answer here.
Well,
Yeah. The
You had more time to think about it.
Kickstarter route was pretty good.
yeah,
Cool. Well, I want to know a little bit more about, kind of what else, because you've been involved in a lot of different things. Like your resume is like chock full of like video marketing.
Yes.
And you've done a lot of stuff with Kickstarter.
Yes.
And what's kind of like, how did that, like, how did you get onto that? How did that happen? Have you always been into video, or has it been like one day you just said, I can make that commercial better, and then you did, and and there you go.
So for me, when I guess when I went to school, when I went to college at BYU, like I wanted to do advertising and marketing because I figured that's how cool commercials are made.
Yeah.
I was always a commercial watcher. Like I wasn't somebody that watched TV and was like, oh, commercials on.
Oh no, you
I mean,
mute the show and then unmute for the
oh yeah,
commercials.
yeah, definitely, yeah. And so I was like, how do you make commercials? It's probably in marketing and advertising. So I got into that program and realized that they don't do that stuff there. It's
It's like strategy and numbers.
yeah, it's a lot of strategy and numbers and print and copy and all that type of stuff, which is all good stuff. So then I was like, I should probably double major or get a minor in film and figure out how to make the videos. And so from then on, like my whole career was just learning the video production side of things and then the marketing and analytics side of things.
That's fantastic.
And then, which was always weird, from like 2005 till now, every now and then, if I ever enter a job interview or someone starts to talk to me, is like, why'd you do video and marketing? they ask me like it's a weird, strange thing. Like
why would
nobody,
you do this?
yeah, why would you do both these things? And it's like, well, we're doing video marketing's huge now.
Yeah.
Like I've been ahead of the curve for a while here. Like,
Yeah.
and yeah, for a long time, that's the question I would always get posed. And
Marketing has nothing to do with video.
Yeah.
Why would you do video and marketing?
because what happens is like a lot of companies, and I'm sorry to say this, my friends who are filmmakers and work in video production, but you guys work in companies in the video department, but you don't know how to make a good marketing video. You just make something that looks cool, and that's it. It's not selling anything, and it's not giving that message that it's supposed to give.
It doesn't have the power behind it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was something.
The other thing is you'll make a great video, but then nobody will see it.
Right. Yeah. That's the truth as well. Yeah.
That for me, because when I was going through my path, I was graphic designer, illustrator. That I knew I wanted to do that kind of stuff, and then I had a manager who said, "Hey, get some business behind you, so you're not just a graphic designer."
Mm-hmm.
I got into an advertising program and went through at least an art director's side of things, and that was what was powerful for me. It was like, not only can I make something look good, but I'm making it so that it sells. It speaks to the strategy. It builds upon what they're trying to do, which for me was powerful.
Definitely. There's a lot of psychology behind creating a good marketing video, creating a good graphic design piece, and a lot of creatives don't know that exists. They just think that it's supposed to be awesome. And then
the cooler you make it, the more people will buy your product. There
was an article that I just pulled up this past week, and it said designers shouldn't learn how to code; they should learn business, which I thought was really interesting because if you really are into the world of design, coders are a very specific type of person. You get web designers who are front end; they specialize. You have coders who do that. And when you see a posting that says we're looking for basically everything, you get someone who
the unicorn.
The unicorn. You get one person who knows a depth of knowledge in one area, and then just small amounts in those edges. And but I thought that was interesting. Yeah, look into business. Look into how to make what you're doing interesting. Because for me, coding, it numbs my mind. Right.
Cool. Well, that was. I think we're ready for the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I'm ready. Okay, so JD will say this, and then you give your line.
Okay.
And then we'll.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to the Adhocracy Show, the show for people who want to make a viral video.
We'll be right back.
Cats always go viral.
Done.
Right? So buy a cat, adopt one down at your local shelter, and then just grab your phone and follow it around the house.